What if I told you that every time you swipe your credit card, you're actually losing money in a way banks will never explain to you? Right now, millions of people are making a financial mistake that costs them thousands of dollars every single year. And the crazy part is, most have no idea it's even happening. This isn't about interest rates or hidden fees. This is something far more sneaky. And once you understand it, you'll never look at your bank account the same way again. So, here's what they're hiding from you. Banks have built an entire system designed to keep you in a cycle that benefits them while quietly draining your wealth. And the worst part? They've made it so normal that we don't even question it anymore. Let me break this down for you because what I'm about to share could completely change how you handle your money starting today. Every financial institution operates on a simple principle. They want your money working for them, not for you. And they've created multiple ways to make sure that happens without you even realizing it. Think about how a typical person manages their finances. They get paid, money hits their checking account, they pay bills, swipe their card for purchases, and whatever's left just sits there. Sounds normal, right? But here's the problem. While your money sits in your checking account doing absolutely nothing, the bank is using it to make themselves richer. They take your deposits and lend them out to other people at high interest rates, making massive profits. Meanwhile, you get basically zero return. In fact, with inflation eating away at your purchasing power, that money sitting in your account is actually losing value every single day. But it gets worse. Banks have designed their entire fee structure to extract even more from you. Overdraft fees, monthly maintenance fees, ATM fees, transfer fees, the list goes on. These aren't accidents, they're carefully calculated revenue streams. One major bank reported making over $11 billion in overdraft fees alone in a single year. That's not a typo. $11 billion taken from customers who were already struggling financially. And here's the thing most people miss. When you keep a low balance in your checking account, you're actually more vulnerable to these fees. One unexpected charge hits your account, suddenly you're negative, and boom, $35 overdraft fee. Then another charge comes through, another fee. Before you know it, you're down over $100 just in penalties. The banks call this managing your account. But what they're really doing is profiting from your financial stress. Now, let's talk about credit cards because this is where things get really interesting. Credit card companies, which are usually owned by or partnered with banks, have mastered the art of behavioral psychology. They know exactly how to keep you spending and keep you in debt. The average credit card interest rate right now is over 20%. 20%. That means if you carry a balance of $5,000 and only make minimum payments, you'll end up paying thousands in interest alone. But here's what they don't advertise. Credit card companies actually lose money on customers who pay off their balance every month. These customers are called deadbeats in the industry. Yes, that's the actual term they use. Because if you're not paying interest, you're not profitable to them. So they've designed everything to encourage you to carry a balance. Low minimum payments, rewards programs that make you spend more, promotional offers that seem great but have catches. It's all engineered to keep you in debt, and most people fall for it because it feels manageable. $50 a month doesn't seem like much until you realize you'll be paying it for years. But here's where it gets even more manipulative. Banks and credit card companies share your data. They know your spending habits, your income level, your financial stress points, and they use this information to target you with offers at exactly the right moment. Just maxed out one card? Here's a balance transfer offer. Struggling with payments? Here's a personal loan with easier monthly installments, but a longer term and more total interest. They're not helping you, they're extending the profit cycle. Now, let's talk about savings accounts, because this might surprise you. You probably think having a savings account is responsible financial behavior, right? And it is, sort of. But here's what banks don't tell you: the interest rate on most savings accounts is laughably low. We're talking 0.01% in many cases. Meanwhile, inflation is running at 3 to 4% or higher. That means your savings are actually losing purchasing power every year. You're being responsible, putting money aside, and you're still losing. The bank, on the other hand, is taking your savings and investing it at much higher returns. They might be earning 5, 7, even 10% or more on your money while giving you basically nothing. This is called the spread, and it's how banks make billions. Your savings are their investment capital, and you're essentially giving it to them for free. So, what's the secret they don't want you knowing? It's this: the entire banking system is designed to keep you financially dependent and profitable to them. They want you to have just enough to keep banking with them, but not enough to break free from their system. They want you carrying some debt, paying some fees, and keeping your money with them at low returns, because that's how they win. But here's the thing: once you understand the game, you can start playing it differently. You can minimize fees by maintaining minimum balances or switching to banks that don't charge them. You can pay off credit cards in full every month and actually benefit from rewards without paying interest. You can move money out of low interest savings into higher yield accounts or investments that actually keep pace with inflation. You can stop letting your money sit idle and start making it work for you the same way banks make it work for them. The financial industry has spent decades conditioning us to accept their system as the only option. But it's not. There are alternatives, strategies, and approaches that put you in control instead of them. And the first step is awareness. Understanding that your bank isn't your friend, they're a business and you're the product. Your money, your data, your fees, that's their revenue. Once you see it clearly, you can make different choices. So, if you want to stop losing money to a system designed to extract it from you, start questioning everything. Why am I paying this fee? Where is my money actually going? Who's benefiting from my financial decisions? Because I guarantee you, if you're not asking these questions, someone else is answering them in a way that benefits them, not you. Don't let banks keep playing you. Take control, make informed choices, and start building wealth on your terms. If this opened your eyes, hit that follow button because I'm breaking down more financial secrets they don't want you knowing. Your money, your rules.